welcome. It's nice to see you. Liz, if you sat through the ads, if you're still here, I want to say hi and thank you for being here, and I appreciate you, and I'm very touched and warmed by your presence. I was telling Sky about this, and I wanted to say it. And Leo, congrats on being first. I want to decide who's first of October. Then I want to talk about charity, and then I want to get into game. I'm repeating myself, and I said I would. So,
all right,
let's do that thing I said I was going to do. Here's our desktop. It's still Halloween themed. That is still slow. Don't tease it. All right? Okay?
Don't tease it. This is first time. There's a baby.
There's a baby, so don't tease it. Okay. Right. So let's figure out who's going to be first of October.
Let's spin.
Who's
virality.
that?
Turn.
First. What a surprise! It's Pillbug Hug! I'll contact you, Pillbug Hug, and we'll decide what changes you would like to make to the Hope stream. Thank you so much for being here.
And it looks like for November, Leo has redeemed first. So, I mean, we'll have to change this.
You're right. Oops. We're going to the campaign. Don't you worry. Writing it down. So, now that we got that, I wanted to say, we're fundraising for PCRF right now. The Palestine Children's Relief Fund. I'm going to drop a few little things in the chat right now. If you can check it out. More than anything, with this fundraiser, what I hope to tell all of you all is that this thing is going on in the first place. Is this for the wrong thing? This is for the wrong thing. I'm sorry. 1 second. I messed up.
Don't worry.
That's on me. I thought I did it right. I didn't do it right. So ignore the link that's in there right now. But I'm going to continue talking about it. There is an ongoing... For the last 75 years, there's been a conflict in the Middle East involving Israel and Palestine. And I think that it is important for us all to know that more than anything in this complicated issue, a genocide is taking place. It is a complicated issue, and there are a lot of things to consider, but that is the number one thing that's going on right now. So I think that this should be fixed now. I need to actually put more information there, but I failed to do that earlier, so it's going to be this for now.
It's going to come up here.
I just have the link. It's not as much of a thing as before, but if you donate to that, you're able to contribute to a poll that decides what game series we're going to be playing next, because we finished Kingdom Hearts, and if you vote in this whole thing, right now, it's between Persona and Ace Attorney, and Persona is winning by a lot, so if you don't want us to play Persona next, that's the incentive, because we're going to play a little bit of the Persona series. We're probably going to do one Persona game, one Ace Attorney game, based on what we were talking about. But you can also get a tiny doodle request or a full drawing request, $1 or $25, and we don't usually open commissions. Neither of us do. So it's a good way to get art if you like our art of any character that you want to see art of. So that all being said about charity and everything, this is a huge thing that's happening in the Middle East and like with Israel and Palestine, and I think there's a lot of people who think that supporting Palestine in this issue makes you anti-Semitic or against Jewish people, or even gives you like any sort of basis to like say hateful things against Jewish people, and none of those things are true. I think being pro-Zionist, which is pro-Israel, is not inherently a Jewish standpoint, and I think that, well, I know it as a Jewish person myself. Being pro-Zionism is not being like pro-Jewish people. Being anti-Zionist is not being anti-Semitic. It's a whole big thing. Really, at the end of the day, it's like a complicated issue, but genocide is happening, and stay educated on what's going on more than anything, and make sure you're staying aware and not listening to just one side's propaganda on this. Did I say everything I wanted to say regarding that?
Did you?
I don't know. Maybe I did. Who knows? I'm glad, Leo, I'm glad that you have been, to be honest.
I don't see the chat coming up on...
I don't know what... Okay, another thing. I don't know why. I need to fix this, but for some reason, for followers, I haven't been able to see the chat bubbles. I've only been able to see them for subs. And it hasn't always been like that, and I don't know what I did wrong. So I need to configure
weird.
Chat, and I meant to while we were on like a 6-day break, but I'm going to look at it.
It's no problem.
No, it doesn't not like you, Leo. It's nothing against you specifically.
No.
I don't know what I did when I was messing with it before, to be honest. No, yeah, it's something that the whole thing is the thing that I avoided for a really long time as a Jewish person, because I have a lot of family who is Zionists.
Yeah.
And people who do want Israel to exist and don't really care about what means necessary it needs to exist. And I don't agree with that. I think there's been a lot of violence, and I don't think that it's justified. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. And like, if you look into it, it's so obviously fucked up, to be frank. And I wanted to make sure that we like talked about that and said that before anything today, because we are doing the fundraiser. We are trying to raise awareness for it and doing that campaign. Yeah, so that's what I have to say about it.
Well said.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that all being said, is it time to do our last route in Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah, it's Yuri time.
It's Yuri time. It's been our week past the Yuri. Am I right?
Been a week past the Yuri.
Am I right?
And the Reese's peanut butter cups.
And the Reese's
have-
peanut butter cups.
I snagged some Reese's peanut butter cups from work.
Yeah. Happy belated birthday.
Ah! Thank you.
You're welcome. 1 second, I need to check my mail.
No mail? But it's my birthday. Oh, it's so quiet.
It really is. So, wait a second. I just went in here and see the Happy Thoughts PNG.
Yeah? You want to look at it?
No. I don't want to look at it, but it's interesting that it's here because we didn't see the scene that it's attached to in our current playthrough.
Are you sure it's the same one? Yeah. Alright. Sorry. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh. What's that about? Hey. And hey, when do we get mail?
When do you get mail? Because MatPat got mail. Hey, am I not good enough for mail? Is only MatPat good enough for mail?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked
MatPat's
up.
the only one good enough to be in Five Nights at Freddy's and get Doki Doki Literature Club mail.
How come your mom let you be in Five Nights and Freddy's and in Freddy's? Five Nights in Freddy's. And Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah.
Whatever. Leo. Wait, why can't I hear you? Girls, why can't...
What? Where are they?
Girls. Girl, where are you? Why... What? Girl?
Have you guys been able to hear music that we can't hear?
Oh my god, when she climbs...
Oh my god.
The FNAF movie was pretty epic.
It was pretty epic. We watched it twice.
We watched it twice in the last 5 days.
And I'm sad they didn't. I'm sad that they didn't honk Freddy's nose. Is that a thing? Honking Freddy's nose?
Is it?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know, to be honest.
I wouldn't know. I never played a Freddy game.
I never knew
I
Freddy.
only watched people play a Freddy game.
Only watched Matt Pat talk about Freddy.
And Matt Pat talk about Freddy for many times.
For many times. I think that...
In every game, you press his nose and it hoinks.
That's so funny!
That's cute. Why didn't more people tell us about that aspect?
Why wasn't that in the lore videos,
People should be telling us more about the honk noses you can do. Thank you, Leo. Jeez.
Thank you for giving.
Finally, the one Five Nights at Freddy's thing I actually want to know.
For real. I can't hear it, and they can definitely hear it, but we just can't hear it.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
That is kind of fucked up. I do agree with you on that. Let me see if I can do anything. Hello? Girl, help. I love when people say that.
Girl, help.
Girl, help. IMX speakers. No, for real. I didn't notice this before because I was kind of rushing to set up today. So I don't want to restart stream. But should I?
Restart stream?
Because otherwise we can't hear it.
Well. How much does it affect viewers?
It just affects our VOD.
It affects the VOD.
Oh, no. Leo, I appreciate you saying this. I did check those settings. Sometimes when we open OBS, we just can't hear the Elgato, but it shows the Elgato. That is something I sometimes don't check, though. That is, like, that's, like, super true. Okay.
Nothing.
Do you want to restart?
Well, do you want what you said earlier to be in the VOD?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, then no problem. Hey,
Okay.
it's just music. It ain't no big. And everyone else can hear it.
Everyone else can hear it. Alright. Okay. So sing your own little song.
Sing your own kind of music. Does it have corporate drum?
Here's we can also make it so that, like, is that your music?
Take me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
You used to have a problem where
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Keep that bar.
it's so weird that it's just one.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not breaking myself off a piece of it at all. I just have the piece.
You really are. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. Alright. Well, I guess let's get into it.
I will tell you, I had a full, like, Kit Kat bar commercial moment at work where I saw, like, a half a piece of Kit Kat bar open. And I was looking at it, like, most of my shift. And then I kept being, like, and it just kept being left there, preserved perfectly. And then eventually I looked at my coworker who had been with me most of the day, and I was like, is that yours? And he was like, oh, yeah. Do you want it? And I was like,
Do you have to ask?
I was like, oh my god, are you for real? I've been eyeing it all day. I was like, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I love that.
Bring me up a piece of that fancy feast.
All right. Are we ready to romance Yuri for once?
For once.
For once?
For once in her life.
All right. It's time to write a poem.
Now, this one's going to be so easy. Judgment.
Judgment.
Frightening.
Disoriented. Destiny.
Yeah. Misfortune.
Misfortune.
Oh!
Unrequited.
Ah!
Oops.
Sorry.
Incapable?
Wow, we're learning.
Incapable.
Okay.
Graveyard.
Sorry.
Essence. Inferno. Uncanny. Agonizing. After image! Melancholy. Nightcap. What's going on up there? Is that us?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe not though.
Infallible.
We only made the one
Contamination.
noise like that.
I have no idea what message you just sent, Leo. I cannot read that.
Does Hope stick out their gia and use their W Riz to skidibidi Yuri like baby Gronk in Ohio?
I don't know any of those words that you...
I just turned 31. I'm officially ancient. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't need to know. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, is I can be like, oh, it's not for me to know. Sure.
Okay, so...
I stick out the Giat all the time. All the time.
I have no idea what any of that means. I mean, Riz. I see Riz.
Charisma.
Riz is charisma.
I think Giat is like an ass. Use their win charisma. I don't know what's good to be. Yuri? Oh, Yuri the character.
Yes.
Like baby Gronk. Baby Gronk? I don't know anything about Ohio like that.
And I'm not on TikTok. I refuse to be on TikTok. Anyway, okay. So what just happened is Yuri picked out a book for us very kindly. Because she was like, oh, you're new to reading. You've never read a book before. I'll pick one out for you. And then she picked out, like, ABCs. Like, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And she was like, I'll read this one to you. Since you've never read before. And we're like, and so now this is the context that we're walking into.
Oh, okay.
With this.
Did you want to continue reading for Yuri and the guy?
I can, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
for consistency, that's fine.
Cool.
So you're here for the Oliver show. Strap on in.
I am so into that idea. I'm so tired from birthday. I want a show.
I'm so fucking tired, dude.
Whoa!
I also, sorry.
You have a compulsion. You
I
need
have-
to calm down.
I keep compulsively doing the middle finger, and I'm sorry. I don't mean it offensively, but I kind of do also. I have a lot of pent-up aggression right now. Anyway, let's get into let's read this book, huh?
Let's read this book.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Y'all ever have 2 copies of the same book, though?
Oh, I for sure do. We for sure do.
We individually did before we lived together, and then now we have. I think we both individually had different copies of the same book, and now we just have two. But I think there are some books that we did have two.
Or ones where we, like, I would give you one of us would give each other a book. Mm-hmm. And then we'd have to go get our own copy of it again.
Yeah.
And then we ended up living together, so then we both had a copy of it. That kind of thing.
Leo, I love that we're like your older cousins. I feel like that feels
that
right.
vibe.
I feel that vibe. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost youngest sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turd came from nowhere. Wait.
This sounds kind of scary.
Wait, I'm scared. Hi, Pillbug. Guess what?
Hello.
You won your 1st of October. You won.
You won.
I was Woo! So think about what emote.
Do the things work right now?
Oh, I think they do.
Do they? Yeah!
Can you find my glasses for me real quick?
A fetch quest. I love it.
Yeah. Hi, Sandslash also. You won! Yeah. Check this out. What? Wait. I don't know. I think they're in the living room, though. They might be on the bookshelf. Thank you for asking me to put my glasses on, Sandslash, but I don't know where they put them. Anyway, I'm doing this because we don't own a Stream Deck, but we would like to. We're going to get one for ourselves for Christmas, I think. The thing that I'm doing right now is like a thing that Max recently did, and since we stream on Max, anytime you like do certain things into the Max viewfinder, it just does these things for you, and you have to opt out of it. If you can't find it, you can come back.
What?
If you can't find it, don't worry about it. Here.
Where?
No, you come back. You come back.
Where? Hey, I found him.
Oh. Okay.
Found him.
Okay. We found my glasses, Sandslash. I'm glad that you also like the lasers. I was going to disable them because I thought they were weird, and then Sky was like, they're kind of funny, though. They're kind of funny, though. They're kind of funny, though.
Wait, what's the...
Aw, bummer. Oh.
so sad. We'll have to use those at better times.
Yeah. All right. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bongo? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just... Oh. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in. They suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Oh well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
He is right.
That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to.
Oh, thank you, Sand Slash. Wow!
Wow!
My birthday yesterday!
Yahoo!
Wow! Wowie! Thank you.
Why doesn't it acknowledge you? Oh, did it?
Woo! It's my birthday yesterday! Wow! It was awesome!
Wait.
Way up! Super up!
Oh,
way
peace signs.
Up, peace signs!
If you do the peace signs, it does
Woo,
balloons.
woo, woo. It was really cool. We went to karaoke, and we had a fun little evening at home with pizza. And we watched scary movies.
We watched Five Nights at Freddy's.
And it was very fun. We all dressed up. It was very cute. I liked it a lot, and I had a great time.
Yes. It was very nice.
Thank you for asking. I hope you all had a happy Halloween. And I hope you have a wonderful beginning of November. I quite like November.
November's nice. We have a really busy one ahead of us. FNAF was fun!
FNAF was fun.
I think you'll like it.
It's fun. Not too scary.
Not too
and
scary.
In fact, I would say it could have been scarier.
I kind of wanted it to be scarier. Something, I know we're in the middle of a game right now and reading the game right now, but I do want to say I have never wanted a movie to have more jump scares.
It would have been really fun to have more jump scares in it, but maybe the sequel will.
I
you
hope,
know? Like,
hey,
maybe it's just setting up. Maybe it's just setting up, you know?
I hope the sequel has more jump scares.
Do you ever get kind of excited about that? I don't know. When I know that a movie's gonna have a sequel, like when I know, I'm like, whoa, here we go, the beginning of a legend, you know?
Yeah,
That's how I felt with,
Sonic? That's how
I
felt with
bit.
Sonic.
It's a little bit. Do you think Sonic will really get a 3? Do you think
they teased Shadow, of course it's gonna get a 3.
But they teased it, but does that mean?
Yes!
Okay, but they have to get the funding. you know?
They will.
Okay, but so that's how I felt. I don't feel this way anymore, but when Avengers came out, the original Avengers movie.
Original Avengers.
I was like, "Oh my god, this is the beginning of something huge," you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was. It was bigger than I could take.
Sandslash, I think you could take Sandshrew. I think you could, and it would be like good and appropriate.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it would be too scary at all.
It's not too scary for
it's
a
very
kid at all.
family friendly scary.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like there might be parts that are like ah, but like they don't get too bad.
I can handle it, and I'm real squeamish, I think.
Yeah. I looked away a lot when I first saw it because I didn't know what to expect, but when we watched it the second time I knew what to expect, I was like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
This is like so all of the like any murder scene is like behind closed doors.
Yeah. Nothing ever really happens.
Or cuts
it's like
away.
so comical that it's like you know.
Yeah, it's like they don't show anything bad. It'll be so fun. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to the game we're playing and not Five Nights at Freddy's, which we'll never play, by the way. Don't even ask.
I don't think we could. I don't think
we're
we could.
Babies. This is the worst we can do, I think. We might try more next year, but...
Yeah, we did say, we were talking about, ooh, I kind of like horror, maybe more next year. We'll see.
Oh, thank you, Pillbug.
Oh, thank you.
Have a nice night.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Yuri. We're so distracted today.
It's been 6 whole days since we last streamed. We missed everybody.
I know. 1 second. It's just not something it's not something that I don't want. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright.
You've only been talking to other people this whole time, so...
Yeah. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. When you make yourself laugh. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit too distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You don't know how to read, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Hey, sweetie. Don't be like that.
What's wrong? Okay? No. Okay. I thought I'd try.
We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But, Bongo, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Even though the thing that he was calling out was that she was self-conscious. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, he was like, oh, this character is self-conscious, kind of like you. I'm self-conscious about that. Oh, I didn't know you would be self-conscious about being self-conscious. That's fucking crazy.
Uh-oh. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
Oh, I love when a girlie is self-conscious. You don't know you're beautiful.
That's what makes you beautiful. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri?
To you, everyone, is that all right, Yuri?
Is that all right? Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight, like 1 or 2 pages. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
A mental note?
I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. A teenager's mental note?
Unless it was like you finished a chapter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if it's like page 50, page 55.
Yeah.
No, 50 like 4. I don't know. What'd she just scream?
I don't know, just a baby screaming. And hissing. Rue? Hey? Are we okay? Oh, sure, you look innocent now. Oh, sure, we're all innocent now. We're not doing anything sneaky bad now, huh?
No.
Alright.
No.
I'm listening. Don't think I haven't stopped listening. I'm always listening. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Sorry, excuse me. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Yuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from her spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair, and also she's never shown me her poem beyond day 1 in this playthrough. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes glisten. Exceptional.
Oh, yeah.
Eh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Oh my god.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ooh, he's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong,
What happened to
Yuri.
this girl?
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Sometimes your anxiety just tells you so much shit.
I know. I think that I'm projecting a lot of my own self. Like sometimes I feel this kind of nervous. But my reaction to myself is like, what happened to you?
Yeah, you're like...
At myself, what was so bad that you can't, like,
so what's your motivation?
have a conversation with this person?
Yeah, I've definitely, like, felt this way, and then at myself doing the Let's Play of my life have been like, oh, what? Later at myself.
But it's real.
It's real as
life.
It's fun. Like, I
Life's
get
like
it.
this. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Alright. What you nervous for?
Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trail of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Do you agree with that?
No.
Yeah.
Not completely. I get where she's coming from and how, like, when you're writing and you want to write a certain way, there are things that you want to do without thinking about... I mean,
like, she's kind of right, but...
I think it was
she's
weird in this
simplifying it.
context specifically. I feel like when she says it after she just complimented you so much, it's really weird. Because this is dialogue we've had before, but I don't want to skip it since we're already having this conversation with her. And I wanted to see it in context of what she said.
Okay.
Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you some valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
She's such a, like, pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't even read your poem.
She's way more biased than Natsuki is.
Yeah,
I mean,
Natsuki's
we'll see.
like, that's
we'll
fine.
see, I guess.
Yeah, maybe Natsuki won't even let us read her poem.
Yeah, maybe.
After today. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process.
I love that little face. She's so cute there, though.
Yeah. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Wait a second.
We've read this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so we can skip this. Yay. Oh, we missed something. Sorry. You're painting a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Cat! Hi!
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Welcome.
Oh.
That's a lot more solemn way of putting it. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Bongo.
Wow, Cat gifted a sub.
Wow! Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you so much.
For Nessa. Thank
that's
you.
so great.
Yay! You're so sweet. We're doing all right. Yuri, shut up for a second. We're all right. We're just we're going through Yuri's route, you know? I don't know what else I wanted to say. I felt like I had Yuri's, you know.
Are you courting her as Yowie?
Been a tough week
Oh my
past the
God.
Yowie.
It would have been funny if we had named ourselves Yowie. That would have been funny.
I wish we had almost.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
All right.
Will you be okay?
I mean, it's gonna be Natsuki. It's gonna be all the other your characters soon. But go to the bathroom right now. All right. Me too. Oh my gosh. All right. Well.
Is it right now?
Go to the bathroom. Yowie X Yuri. I love it. I love the. I don't know if any of you have also seen this image. This might be very Tumblr pilled of me. The been a hard week past the Yowie. I think about it all the time, especially lately when like things have been difficult. The two fish. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm about. But how are you, Kat? How are you doing? How are you feeling? While Sky is gone, I'm gonna just like do our little commands here to remind the world. You're planning D&D, yay! That's good. I'm glad that you are. There's nothing I want more for you in the world than you and your D&D. And the D&D that you do that I'm involved in. And the D&D you do that I'm not involved in. All of those things. Sky is on their way back. Did you have a good Halloween? I know that you said a little bit of what you did for Halloween, but did you have a good time? You watched FNAF this weekend. We were just talking about FNAF and how we wish there was more jump scares. I wish there were more jump scares. I don't say that about a lot of things. I don't. You're so FNAF built. I love that. I don't know why I just put candy in my mouth when I'm the only one here talking.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Whew, which one?
Let's see what Natsuki's up to.
Okay.
Wait, Leo, I did love the part where he talked to the kids. Those kids were really good actors. The ghost kids?
Yeah, they're good.
I thought that they were very good. I was really impressed.
They were scary.
Yeah.
They had really scary faces.
Mm-hmm.
They were very like...
Yeah. Yeah.
So scary.
Huh?
Bongo, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Whereas Yuri was like, exceptional.
She just thinks it's fluff. Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Gah!
Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry.
I like how Main Boy and Natsuki like...
Yeah, they are charming. They have a charming energy together. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, we know this one.
Okay. So...
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, bye.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Does Sayori have anything interesting? Oh, well, of course. She's always very interesting to say. They're all interesting. You're obsessed with Bonnie now from FNAF. That's so cute.
Cute. This is a good poem, Bongo. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. And am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room right here. Oh my god, the Matt Pat cameo is a mwah.
We were so overjoyed.
We're like, there he is!
Yeah!
He belonged there. He belonged there.
Yes, I agree.
He's ingrained in the culture.
Well, of course. Oh my god, wait, no,
oh, yeah.
Shut up. The way that the creator named Ness, I love that he was like, ha, you're Ness.
You're Ness, pushing you, shoving you, pushing you, shoving you, bullying you.
Yeah.
So funny.
It's so funny.
I love that. I love anything that's doing a little bit of playful ribbing at Matt Pat because I like Matt Pat. And I also want to bully him just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I'm just enough of a hater.
Him saying just a theory was so good to have.
Well, it's just a theory. So cute. He's so earnest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what it is? Matt Pat is the James Corden of my limp me.
That's true of you. Oh my god.
I'm like, he's such a tryhard.
Don't make fun of him. Don't make fun
of him. He's doing great. It doesn't matter.
I loved the lawyer too. We're just gonna keep.
The lawyer.
We're gonna keep like just talking about.
Yo, the FNAF movie fun.
It was fun.
Oh, we skip. Okay.
Yeah, we're just talking a lot, so I want to make sure that we're like getting through stuff too. Okay. Hi, Monica. Doug was right. Yes.
Hi, Monica. Skip.
Oh, bye, Monica. You don't have anything new to say to us?
Oh. Great job, Bongo. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has done at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Oh, don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Oh. I do.
Thanks for listening.
Whoa, whoa. This doesn't involve you.
Yuri. Oh.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. I do want to hear what you have to say, Monica. Yuri couldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. Like, way more talented than anyone else in this club. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. See. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
I feel bad for
teasing her,
too.
making fun of her, pushing her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki. She really didn't mean to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
Sup, tiger? Hey, champ. Hey, what's going on, huh? Hey.
Penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts, Yuri.
Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
Oh my god.
No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Bongo. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did...
no, Yuri has Freddy virus!
What thing did Natsuki say? Or... Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? That one other person being me. I'd like some tea. Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Okay, everyone. Oh, Natsuki came back. That's great.
Let's do this.
She's like, yeah, I know. Okay.
Sensation.
Explode. Prayer. Or explode.
Prayer. Oh.
Incongruent.
Okay.
Uncontrollable. Disoriented.
Philosophy.
Disaster.
Oh.
Right. Wait. Oh. Infallible, uncanny, or
Infallible, I think.
passion. Whisper.
I think whisper works.
Meager. Whisper's a cute word. Okay. Intellectual. Frightening.
Climax.
Whirlwind.
Marriage.
No, I think marriage is Theory.
Really?
I think.
Vitality.
Oh, Sayori. When the sad words are Sayori, and
Which
you're like,
word did you pick?
alone.
Oh.
And you're like, Sayori, no!
Sayori, no.
Vivid. Crimson. Electricity.
Extraordinary. Man, now I'm worried we got Sayori.
I think we got Yuri.
Okay.
I think she's also, I think Yuri is also, like, easy to get the second day.
Oh, okay, perfect.
But if...
She easy. Easy on the second day. Okay, Skippy.
She got the, okay. She was practicing Yuri.
Hey,
oh,
Yuri.
okay, so we got,
Hey,
hey
Yuri.
Yuri. Hey Yuri. Okay, Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She is gay and will not let anyone know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take away some trash.
Okay. You made 2 pretty good clips so far. I'm so glad and so thankful.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Hi, Jerba! We're doing Yuri today! I hope you're having a good day. We've been talking a lot about Five Nights at Freddy's, and we watched Five Nights at Freddy's with Jerba, so... yeah. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water, a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug... Oops. Doing Yuri? I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. And then? Wait, you're gonna plug it in and then get water? I guess that's fine. Okay, whatever. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Cat, exactly! That's what I'm thinking! There's no water. Girl, there's no water! Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
You're about to leave, and Monica's like...
Hi. Hi, where are you going?
Hi, where are you going?
What? Oh.
It's kind of a one...
That's so funny. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Whoa.
And she like... Oh, I guess they all do. They all
Yeah.
kind of poop up. Poop up.
Poop up.
Yeah, I gotta poop up. Hi.
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 Hi, guys. Hi.
Did you forget about me? Hi.
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bongo in club activities?
Could you imagine? I'm really sorry, but could you imagine being like, that's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? And then someone being like, could you mind your business for once?
I don't know which part of this conversation would make me want to jump out the window more. To be honest.
I mean,
I would never speak again.
Could you mind your own business for once? I'd be like, I would simply cease to be. I'm sorry, bye.
Okay, fuck me then, right to the fucking moon. Bye.
Wow, that is like, just like, oh.
And you're club president.
Yeah, you're like.
It's literally your job to like know what people are doing to some extent.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
My mouth gapes. The pain behind her eyes, hitting Yuri with her ponytail. Wha-pow!
Yeah. I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Bongo.
And they like bump shoulders too.
They do. They're... All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow.
Oh my god.
I'm
just so shy and demure. I'm so shy and demure. I could never be me. Everyone's so mean to me. Could you shut your fucking mouth for once? Could you mind your own fucking business for once? Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god. Everyone's so mean to me. Oh my god.
I'm sorry to the Yuri enjoyers.
Monica goes Victoria like Blair Witch for the rest of club.
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Okay, so she really was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. That was so wacky of me.
For sure. Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? I've been there.
Yeah.
Where someone says something a certain way, and I'm like, can you fuck off?
Like, I wanted to spend some time with this person, so we're walking together. Do you mind? Like...
Yeah. No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing.
I don't think that...
Hey, actually? No, too supportive.
You didn't have to tell you didn't have to send Monica to the Shadow Realm.
I wasn't expecting it, but it also is not right for Monica to judge people like that. She literally just was like, where are you going? Isn't that a one-person job?
Yeah, all she said was, where are you going? And you're gonna go get water together? Isn't that kind of weird? Like,
I mean, it is like both girls are like, I really want to spend time with you, so like, can I spend time with you?
Yeah. It's weird. Everybody's into this dude, but
he is
that's
so
not
boring.
Monica's fault. He's so boring. It's not Monica's fault. They all feel that way. I would be livid.
Bongo.
I'd go crazy like Monica too. I'd be like, she's first.
Yeah. And then when she was like changing the program, she's like, I'm actually just gonna like put this to the extreme to show you like how I interpreted it. When you said that, I interpreted it like this.
I interpreted you as so off your like fucking like just like off base.
How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Oh.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect, you know? Hey, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs, right?
Right? We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Been there. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say?
We're friends?
Yuri lifts her head. Bongo, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri.
Sans laugh.
I can't hate you for not being able to regulate your emotions, girl.
We're only 18.
We're only 18. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Bongo, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine.
Yeah.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hehehe. In that case, you'll only be even more wait, I got my line wrong. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Aw, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bongo.
You're always worrying about me. What's funny about this is I remember the scary version
Me too.
of this scene, so I'm like, oh.
She's just a teenage 28-year-old girl.
Teenage 28-year-old girl.
It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea just for each of us. I was about to say just for us. There's no scares. We're not at the scary part. We're just doing like the part before the scares. We did that for Sayori last time, and we're doing it for Yuri, and then we're gonna like.
I think we are gonna have to get through some scary stuff.
We're
today.
gonna have to do some scary stuff today, but not yet.
Yeah.
I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bongo, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why?
Why?
It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get that book. I retrieved the book. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar.
Why does he carry like you know what I'm picturing is like one of those bag of like Dove.
Yeah, I was also thinking of the Dove candy.
With the little like buy the shoes. Life is short. Buy the shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. We did read all of this. This is just all in the scary part, but we are gonna reread it.
Yeah, but it's like changed in the scary part.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides over closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest!
Oh my god!
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed
This is the real horror
thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Chocolate wrapper. The chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really... I'm having so much fun with this playthrough simply because sometimes the way I'll read things as Bongo just makes me laugh to myself. Where I'm like, So thank you. The chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay.
I briefly let go of the book, finishing opening the wrapper. You could have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. You
And
mind
he's-
if I...
Some more grubby chocolate.
Oh. Yeah. She, like, he has chocolate all over his grubby little mitts, and she's like, no thank you.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I didn't even do that.
The chocolate. The chocolate.
The chocolate.
Rue's behind you.
Woo.
He's got it all down his chest, exactly. Tea oozing. Yeah, he's dribbling tea. Why did this happen? Chocolate.
I don't know why. You know when certain typing just makes you giggle?
Yeah. No.
That's how I feel. Did chocolate.
My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course.
He's making a goddamn mess.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I am too. I'm picturing him slobbering onto the book too,
Just a messy boy.
Yeah, messy. Stupid horny MC, for sure.
Okay.
I take a chocolate candy from my mouth. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Oh my god!
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Bongo? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well,
Oh my god.
You were just helping.
The way this is not a big deal.
This is not a big deal. This is a non-issue. Like eating the covers of the chocolate.
He's eating the aluminum.
That's something that friends do, right?
I mean...
Not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. This situation has gotten pretty tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now.
Dude.
My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Come on, man. We're trying to read each other. Why do you gotta be so damn horny?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm like, do we really have to be this damn horny at like what, 2 p.m.?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stupid 18-year-olds. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I thought that said breasts. I raise my
Can
arm.
you imagine if Yuri isn't into him at all? She's like...
That's partially, like, a little bit... I know that it's not what's happening, but, like, when
Could
she's
you
like,
imagine?
this is what friends do, right? He's like, yeah.
This is friends, dude.
Yeah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath against my fingers.
Okay, everyone!
Whoa! Ah! Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Bongo, can you help Yuri put away the tea? You You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Monica turning from her corner. She's been against the wall, just like...
She's like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough now.
That's enough now.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
No more. No more of that. No more of that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us.
Yeah. Awkward.
I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
This like awkward at the like 5 people club.
I know.
This
Natsuki
at
and
the
Sayori sitting at their desks alone, trying to do their own
like
individual
reading manga
things.
Or I don't, you know.
Okay. The setup of this right now is the main character and Yuri are sitting against a wall, reading a book, feeding each other chocolates,
and like
Natsuki,
being weird about it.
Yeah, Natsuki is probably in the closet.
Like, it's okay. You can, like, it's like they're still in the club room. They can probably kind of hear them.
Yeah, literally they can. Sayori is probably trying to take a nap.
That's so true.
And Monica is staring at the wall in a corner.
Monica is listening and understanding everything.
Yeah. I think what you do learn when you do Sayori is Sayori and Monica are talking during this moment, and Natsuki's reading manga alone.
Yeah. Natsuki alone.
Yeah.
Natsuki alone. Oh, we have to start thinking about Thanksgiving movies.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're right next to Yuri. We have to talk to her first.
Monica in the corner silently T-posing.
Literally. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sorry.
She burps.
Bongo, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did such a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery, more trees, more rain.
I said more things with it then.
Yuri visibly swallows.
Gulp.
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 Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not...
Knees weak, arms heavy.
I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri's sopping wet with sweat.
Yes.
Sopping wet with sweat.
Yeah. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
I don't have any friends.
Yuri does not respond to that. I wonder why.
Oh my god.
Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay,
Oh, the
new poem. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strained tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. This is really interesting, because at first I was like, is the raccoon the main character?
Oh.
And then when I got to the end, I was like, okay, I understand what this is symbolism about. Because we know that she has self-harm tendencies and cuts.
The raccoon is the urge.
It literally says.
The raccoon is the feeling.
The raccoon is the urge.
The animalistic pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like this. I think this is really interesting.
It puts a tickle up my spine when I read it. It's very like, whoa.
Yeah, I like all of the poems in this game. I think they're really well written and really in character for. You thought it said the raccoon?
The raccoon.
So funny. No, yeah, I think it's really interesting.
It's very like spooky but beautiful
and I love poems like
Dan
this.
Salvato was on some crazy shit.
Like I love poems that are little stories that feel kind of like they could just be a little story, but the thing about them that's different is like the way that the line placement is, because there are a few words on here that I think are really interesting, that they have their own line and the placement is really specific, like knife, consequences, human. Handy. I don't think handy is like that interesting, but knife is very off of my cutting knife. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
It's quite daring.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to fucking mean.
Well!
Well! I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. You know what? I think Natsuki would love this poem. I think she'd get it.
I ship them a lot, and I think that they would like enjoy each other's poetry if they just gave each other a chance.
If they just give each other a chance.
Because I think Yuri would like what Natsuki writes about.
Yeah.
I think that Natsuki thinks deep.
She really does. Why you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Bongo? Well, yeah, I guess I do, sorta. I feel like everything has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Okay. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I may be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Bongo.
What's your name again? Didn't we meet 2 days ago?
That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Monica. Wait, I want to see what Natsuki does.
Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Uh?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Hey, keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean...
Ooh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger 18-year-old girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wow, and she doesn't let you read her poem.
Dang. She was mad just because maybe I like Yuri's mean.
Honestly.
Hi again, Bongo. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. I can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
A fictional one, anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
it's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying.
Wait.
Oh, pardon me.
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Hi, Yuri. Ooh, I like this one, Bongo. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. And if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure how that works exactly. Oh, we're on skip, but...
Oh.
Then again, I guess getting vain feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Woo!
Whatever. Oh, yeah, Sky's hair is different.
Yes, it's purple.
Boy.
Purple and blue. It looks, you can see it more when I'm up close.
It's very galaxy looking in this lighting.
Oh,
Oh, are we talking about the...
What?
Hmm.
Oh, I'd walk home with Yuri. Sorry.
Oh, I'm really into her this time.
Yuri, run, Yuri.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I've never needed you. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. I was kind of zoning out for the first half of that conversation.
I've never needed you.
Sayori.
Sayori, I never needed you.
But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Why doesn't it acknowledge? Be closer to the camera. Where is it going? Sayori, I've never needed you.
Sayori, I've never needed you. No.
We love Sayori.
I'm getting sad now.
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
JK.
But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only in a few days. Better disassociate.
Universe.
Massacre! Tenacious.
Sensation. Judgment. Uncontrollable. Misfortune.
Oh! Oops. Landscape.
Determination.
I don't know. Yes. Defeat.
I think defeat is good. Oh!
Sayori! Infinite.
After image.
100 and Fester.
I like
Okay,
after.
I
Covet.
don't know about Covet. Extreme. Dark. Dark. No! Sayori!
Portrait.
Oh, I should have done portrait. For real, I should have done portrait. Because that might have unlocked something, to be honest. Fuck,
What?
man.
What?
Shit! Hair? Destiny? Destiny. Unrestrained, I think. Despise.
Unrestrained is good. Crimson.
Crimson.
Secretive. Disarray. Not depression.
Heaven sent.
Heaven
Ten.
Attune. Yeah.
Yay.
Woo.
Oh man, I wish I did portrait. I don't know why that, like, in my mind,
You
I
missed
feel
it. You
so
missed-
strong.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, we can skip this scene.
Oh really?
Don't worry. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just
Oh,
as
boy.
quickly with a flustered look on her face.
The world's about to go insane right now.
Is it?
At the time.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. 1 second. BRB, guys. I'm just gonna say BRB now before we start the scene.
Yeah,
really.
we're gonna take like a 5-minute break.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Beep beep beep. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, it's Gem and Rue's dinner time. Wahoo! Yippee! Alright, we're back, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
The kids are fed.
We have snack.
We have snacks. Sorry that I did that so close to the microphone. I felt chaotic. To be honest, I just felt chaotic. Yeah, let's keep going. I realized that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one on next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? My what?
You think I have enough of those?
This is one of those things where you really need to tell yourself, like, you can't read other people's minds. Because, like, you might be having one thought of, like, what they're definitely doing, and they're, like, thinking of,
Something else.
the Six Flags commercial from the 2000s. You know?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? You're like,
I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. That was the only thought I was having.
yeah. How are you able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Your troubles?
Are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Jem's here. Hi, Jemmy.
Hi, Jemmy.
I love that Rue tries to steal his food, and when he comes into the room and she's still eating, he just watches her and waits for her to mess up so he can get a bite while she's not noticing.
Yeah.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something has happened to her. Oh? Oh, bye, Kat. Have a nice night. Thank you for hanging out and having fun with us. I hope you have some yummy chocolate.
Have the chocolate.
Yeah. See you later. Bye. Oh, that's quite romantic. So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Yuri and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little bit. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Bongo. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So, you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't it? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she were searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you are.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is.
Anyway,
I like to picture us in the club, and I'm just like eating potato chip and watching this happen.
and I'm playing my Game Boy.
You're playing your Game Boy, and I'm like,
Yeah. Anyway,
and you're like, Game Boy is literature.
Pokemon is literature, if you think about it. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, I skip.
After some time passes, some more time passes.
Let's do Sayori first today.
Yay!
Skip. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Yuri. Bongo, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Hi, Rue.
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
Oh, full tummy.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Bongo, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Bongo. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. And it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything.
But I haven't really done anything.
No.
Jammy.
Jim just howled.
He's gotten into the habit of doing that post-meal.
He's like, I'm still hungry.
Yuri's eyes are quite far apart.
I think they're about the same distance as Natsuki's, though, to
You
be
think?
honest.
Okay.
Yeah, because I always think Natsuki's are really far apart. But that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Bongo. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Screw! Hey! Screw!
I mean, I just joined this club hoping that I would make friends. And I would say, I've had at least one success.
Oh, hey.
Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time, she's smiling as she does it. Hey, do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, the sequel. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I really feel the time, the passage of time. I unfortunately did not spend a lot of time reading Ghost Under the Light since the last time. Since we've started
That's where
playing.
it's like the light flickers, I flicker back.
Yes. She flickers back, and this time it's a lot more of the light is more related to her heart. I really like the light flickers. I really like
Flickering.
the flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart. But then it's teasing her.
Rhythm.
Yeah, the flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart. I like that line a lot. And, this is her being like, I'm obsessed with him. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Hi. Hello?
Hi, Jem.
Are you fighting now? Okay, well, good luck. Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. See,
You're
Explains
way
it.
into me. You're like way past into me.
yeah, you're like hopeless. It's over for you. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you?
Yuri nods.
I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile merge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, this poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to to complete a to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to! Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job.
I feel nice.
I feel nice right now. Hey, right now I'm feeling really nice.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm not nearly as self-conscious.
Yeah. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Like, I feel such an energy from the main character that he does not care one lick if anyone likes him or hates him.
He's like, do you like me?
He likes if someone, he's like interested if someone wants to kiss him, but that's about it.
I just really can't believe that he's like, oh, I want this romance. I know it's partially the voice I'm doing for him, but whatever.
Natsuki, she's gonna hate it.
Yeah,
She's gonna be like,
I can't wait for her to tear it apart in front of me, and then...
Yeah, no thanks.
You didn't even...
Next.
whoa.
Thank you. Next. Hi, Bongo.
Hi!
Your style's gotten so refined, Bongo. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Her worry.
Yeah, her big...
Well, I guess so. Yeah, she said, fuck you.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Yeah? That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. This is, like, more than anything, it's shitty that he does stuff like this. He's just like, I just feel bad for them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's so
when he's not
rude.
with them and he's
Yeah.
talking to Monica and she's like, I noticed this thing. He's like, yeah, because I felt bad for
I
them.
feel bad for them. Like, not that I actually like them.
Yeah.
They're my friend.
Not like, oh, yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
As a friend. Like, we're
Yeah.
having a good time together.
Yeah.
It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself.
Oops, who said that?
Oopie. Anyway. Take for
Huh? I'm gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most helpful with Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bongo?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of
Oh,
things.
skip.
So your assistance will be very useful. We kind of did a little bit of this
Yeah, exchange number.
in the Sayori part.
Okay, and then
And we're
we're gonna have the
skipping the-
talk with. Oh,
No reason why. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside,
oh, Sayori, I love you.
I love you, Sayori.
Her like wilty plants.
Yeah. All of us playing the other routes of this game are all on our YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to watch those VODs, putting that there. Anyway, as I approached my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should have been common sense you did that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Haha. I cleaned before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would have been so rude for a
That
first
would
date.
be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening my desk drawer.
Yeah, holy shit, don't open
Girl,
desk
don't!
drawers. What
Girl,
you
don't open my desk
thinking?
drawer!
What you thinking?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
Alright.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if to make sure that she's gonna keep track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric
Atmospheric
It's so visual.
This
So visual.
Canva doc is so visual. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy can't.
She's gonna bring aromatherapy back here?
Girl!
Are we making aromatherapy?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help our guests. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little bit. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. Smash cut to the conniption Natsuki has over this idea.
It's so dark.
What the fuck?
It's not cute at all.
I think that would be amazing, don't you? Hard to read. Girl, I can't read.
Yeah, you can't read in the dark.
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
What's that little thing though?
What's that little thing though? Oh, this? What are you looking at?
Rue?
Yeah, what's Rue looking at?
Rue.
She's right. You guys are here. She's right here.
Does that help?
Yeah. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, Rue typed a little message for us. That's great. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful.
That smells wonderful.
What kind of mood is that one for? Horny. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
What are we gonna use them for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those who passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Bongo. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Characters you want.
Cause like Japanese.
Yeah,
characters.
no, but it's an American game.
Yeah. All right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage
Garfield. Charlie Brown. It's
Sonic.
Snoopy.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. I'm sorry that was so loud. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Oh my god.
It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing.
Rue.
It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess.
but I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me, and I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
And I get hurt immediately.
Me when I show someone my cat. Yeah.
Ow!
Bongo, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my fingy. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now.
I'm squeamish.
Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, but please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, you weren't.
Curled around my finger, girl? Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri!
Yuri!
To horny jail.
Get out of my house.
That's the most.
Why are both of the side stories? Why are both of the weekend dates involving some sort, like one person has to suck on someone else's finger? Dan?
He's like romance. Accidental romance. You suck on someone's finger. That is very vampiric. You are right, Leah.
She's a vampire. Yeah.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
For real.
How could I do something like that?
For
I'm
real.
sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help,
No,
right?
it was more than a little bit.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit.
I would.
As we just had
I would get out.
like,
Thank you for being sorry. Now go home. Like, don't touch me.
That would freak me out.
you can say finger fetish in chat.
Finger finish.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? Let me suck your finger.
Yeah, alright, we'll
All right.
even the scale and then no one's embarrassed, okay?
This might be a stupid thing to do, but don't do it. No, wait, are you going to?
What? What are you going?
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return? Bongo, did you really just do that?
And now we're even.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Ah ha ha ha. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Bongo. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird?
Y'all are freaks. Both
I
of
have
you.
no
You deserve each other.
Yeah, alright, sure, fine.
You deserve each other.
I have no response to that. Where do you keep the bandages? I don't think I need one, actually.
You actually sucked up all the blood in me.
I don't have any more blood anymore. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
Sucked it all up.
I see.
Sucked it all up, queen.
That's relieving.
How'd it taste?
The tension quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities
I
and
can't
pretend
stress-
we didn't lick each other's fingers.
I can't stress enough. They just met this week.
They met like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days ago.
That's what it feels like,
Yeah.
right?
I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Garfield, Sonic, Shrek. Shadow, Klonoa,
4B.
SpongeBob. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. It's on my Pinterest board. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner that you won't be able to see when you black out the windows and have the room
Yeah.
totally lit by candles. Anyway, that's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy were paint tablets.
Wait, watercolor?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course
Watercolor
not.
for a banner. That's interesting.
6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than
Oh, he
full-size
got bathroom cups.
Oh, you've got
Oh, we got the Dixie cups, huh?
Is that a... So, is that... Do you... Is
Okay,
that a,
rich. No, it's not rich thing.
is that a thing in Japanese households, though?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Like, I don't know. So I'm really curious as to if that is a thing that would be, like, appropriate
Common.
to the culture. Because I know that even for, like, American households at this point, to my knowledge, that's not every house.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like it's only houses with lots of kids. That's the only thing I know it from.
Yes. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small bathroom cups, right? Bathroom cups. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. It's not gonna look good. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime.
Whoa.
It's not gonna look nice. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat! What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me.
If you say so.
After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide as we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like an art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. I just like having a friend next to me. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, and I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt.
It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault.
No, it's Bongo's fault. Bongo said.
Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening?
What is going on? We can't go 30 seconds without something horny happening.
Girl! Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a minute ago.
Uh-oh.
Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, and her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired.
Well,
I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. We finish the banner. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it feels pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
what quote did you write?
Yeah, me
I mean,
too.
it has to like dry now.
Yeah. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then you have to bring it in the morning.
Oh my god.
I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. We'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know what the banner was gonna say.
Dang.
Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Slow worker.
A long, slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Right? Surely
there will be other opportunities.
Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Bongo. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Ah!
I kind of like that about you.
Ah!
Whoa! How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh?
Ah! Hi, Bongo.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Bongo. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over. I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I have depressive thoughts. You'll always be my dearest friend. Sorry,
Word.
Queen. Skeep.
Bye. Sayori beam is her ultimate move.
And then she scrumped.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna skip this, and then we're gonna get into some scaries.
Yeah. So, like it says, disturbing
Content
imagery
warning.
coming up.
We're gonna probably get through it as quickly as we can.
Yes. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. Yeah, she sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Wait, I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend more time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Oh, okay. Teehee.
You left her hanging.
Sayori? Oh no!
Bomb! Do. We can't hear.
Yeah, we can't hear it, so.
This is probably normal sound.
Yeah, so normal. So sad. Okay, skip. Never. End.
Doki Doki. Normal. Okay.
Normal.
So let's exit real quick.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure we got all the things that we needed to
Did we get
get.
anything new?
Well, we would have gotten her a little.
We got this poem,
poem?
The Raccoon,
Dobakum?
Ghost Under
Wait, what
Light.
about the other poems? What's going on there at the top? No, at the...
Yeah, these ones right here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the heck?
But we got all
CGs.
of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
All
then
10.
these are all ddlc plus.
Cool.
And I got this one too.
Background.
Yuri?
Read all 3 poems. Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, it could be the side story poems.
Got it.
Okay, so hopefully that unlocked the ending we want.
Yes. So now we just need to play to the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna skip like most of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow. Scary.
Hee hee.
Whoa. So so scary. Glitchy, super scary, fast.
That scary Monica moment. Ooh.
Okay,
Hi, everybody.
Everything normal right now.
Everything is really normal.
No problems. Oh, special poem!
Yes. I would love to.
Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Woof.
Woofy.
Time to write a poem.
Still for your Yuri?
Yeah.
That guy. Oh, shit.
Landscape. Judgment. If you see
Incognito.
portrait, do portrait.
Yeah.
Hopeless.
Essence.
Entropy. Awesome.
You think?
Or infallible.
Or hair?
Meager.
Hair?
I don't know.
Infallible.
Key.
Unrestrained.
After image.
After image.
I always wanted to do after image. Anxiety.
Misery. Melancholy.
Forgive.
Portrait. There it is.
Yay.
Yay. Misfortune.
Variance.
Secure. Uncontrollable. Extraordinary.
Frightening.
Frightening. Eternity.
Disown. Teehee.
Teehee. Hi again, Bongo. Skip.
Oh. Oh my god, I saw the room move a little bit, but then we were going so fast.
Oh, that it just stopped.
It
It
clicked
just went back.
Yeah. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have... How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant.
She went and bought another copy.
Yeah. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so?
Oh.
I don't know why I couldn't skip that. Oh! I can't. I'm not gonna be able to see what it. Oh.
It's okay. It's like normal. It's stuff we've. Oh, isn't it stuff we've already seen? If we're skipping it.
I mean, that's what I would think.
Natsuki?
1 second, let me look at something. Skip unseen text. Oh, okay, whatever.
Did we skip something bad?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Natsuki! I told Natsuki I'm interested in your poem right now.
Hi, Bongo. Do. Oh.
And now Yuri gets her own moment. Right now.
Skippy?
I'm like nervous to skip,
Really?
but
I feel like we saw all
I
this.
feel like we saw it too. I think I'm just nervous. And then they fight.
When they fight, they fight.
When they fight, they fight.
Yeah.
Yuri,
Yuri.
obviously. No,
Yuri.
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 It's Yuri.
Yuri.
Yuri. Yuri.
Hi!
Stop it.
Stop it, Monica.
Monica,
You'll be
stop
so
it.
silly right
Stop
now.
it, Monica. Stop.
No.
Stop. Stop.
Oh my god, the dark screen too.
Stop it. I can't move
Monica.
forward in a game like this, Monica. Oh my god. Monica. Monica for real.
This is so scary, Monica.
Monica, our Twitch viewers. Oh, it's actually silent, it looks like. Is it really? That's weird.
Oh man.
Is it real? That's so...
Oh man.
Monica, this is kind of fucked up.
Monica, please.
Can we please?
I want to move forward. I want to advance. Monica, I'm scared. She moved beyond the text.
Yeah.
Let's step outside.
Alright. Is there no audio from the game right now?
No, there is. There's just no music.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, sorry. I'm just paranoid. I'm just paranoid.
Letting the fear take over.
I'm letting the fear take...
What?
Unstable. Secret of...
Disaster.
Lust.
Unrestrained.
Embrace. I wanted to try a different one. Captive. Agonizing.
Contamination.
Ooh, definitely... Yeah, we'll do it again. Hopeless.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
It was there before.
Chocolate. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fester. Grief.
That's
Vitality. Oh. Extreme. I want to know if marriage is her or Natsuki. Okay.
Oh, Natsuki.
Okay. Intellectual. Oh, sorry. Entropy. Essence.
Ah! That's so scary.
That's a Sayori word? When you do a Sayori word, it does that.
Oh.
I think.
That's scary.
Teehee. Hi.
And now she's gonna look at us. Oh.
Teehee.
Oh, yes.
Yes, definitely. Anyway.
Pick a wrong time to do some snacking.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, oh,
No, you're right.
we can skip.
Oh.
Oh, and then she does this shit.
And then she does this, and then we go back, and then she's fine. And it
That
never happened. It never happened. Don't worry. Chocolate.
Chocolate. Nom nom nom.
Chocolate time. Yummy. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
And then
Hi,
she looks at us with
Queen.
her eyes.
Yeah. Ah! I'm sure poems. Let's go.
Teehee.
Yeah, it's just as I thought.
Huh?
Bongo, come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Bongo? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Aww.
It makes me so sad.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Bongo. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I want to try giving more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel so like I'm valued, Bongo. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Bongo? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Okay, and then we've read this. Breathing sky, breathing wheel, breathing time, breathing prayer.
This one's cool. It's got a little stain on it.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
But not too much of a stain. It's
Just a little one. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it doesn't matter what it's about.
It doesn't matter what it's about.
It's just a song.
It's just a song.
Monica? Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Okay.
That's my advice for the day. Okay.
Help me.
Help me. Poem.
Yes!
Oh, she tried to send, but oh my god, this again.
Oh! In the background.
Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. In the background, they've got the picture of Sayori. Stop it. Stop it. Horror. Incapable.
Explode!
Agonizing. Eternity. Disaster. Unending.
Prayer.
Electricity.
Breathe. Pain.
I know. How could they do that to the homie?
Scars. Universe. Essence. Romance. Oh shit! Fuck. Damn it.
Embrace.
Embrace. Chocolate.
Despise. Chocolate.
Spice.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Now.
Starscape.
Okay.
Yay! Depression. No.
That's gonna be
It's
Sayori.
for sure.
Or not Sayori. Natsuki.
Who?
Who what?
Imagination.
Variants.
Oh, yay, you picked me.
Fear. Okay.
Me? Nothing.
Wait, let's see. What's gotten into you lately?
Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. And I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Bongo just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Aw. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool, and I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Bonko, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today. Skip.
Ah.
Monica, okay. Fast forward.
Yes! Oh, this again?
This again? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
That scared me for real.
Um,
That made me for real scared. I'm scared now.
Wait, how did I want to know. Okay. Sorry. I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been feeling a little fuzzy lately. I hope I really hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm just weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I come to club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out.
This is like similar to how Sayori was saying she was feeling too, where she was like, I just feel so intensely that it's like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You know?
It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Bongo, is it just me, or has Monica been
Everyone's
acting a little off
suspicious.
lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but we're finally alone. Can we just be here for a while? Yeah.
Ooh.
I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends.
Oh my god.
And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha 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 ha. That was a joke.
Monica, do you see her?
Yeah, just a joke.
She's watching!
I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand it if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten all of them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Bongo.
Oh my god, her eyes keep changing.
Her eyes keep like, and Monica.
Yeah.
Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club.
Fuck this club.
There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that we've been patiently waited for years. Will you do that with me, Bongo? Who should I show my poem to first?
Man, what? I mean, what if you picked Yuri? Hi, Yuri. Wait, I want to go back. Finally. Wait, skip.
She breathes in the poem.
And she...
Is that one? She freaks
out. She freaks herself out.
Yeah.
She's like, whoa, actually, I freaked myself out a little bit.
Did I just hand you a pee and
poem?
blood?
Pee and blood poem?
Stained poem? Written illegibly?
I think I need to go home. I'm sick.
I'm out of here.
No, it's okay. And then she's gonna be like,
Oh.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross! What is with you two? Ugh. It's not like I wanted to read it anyway.
Oh, Yuri took it.
she took it, she stole it.
She got it and ran.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Drop it, Yuri! It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
And then this poem, Yuri's been acting strange. Really worried about her.
Don't let her know I wrote this. Pretend I wrote a really good poem.
Alright, thank you for
Never
reading.
mind, she'll say. Never mind. I changed my mind.
Okay, bye.
Scanap. Just Monica. Scudda Monica. Serenity Forge? Just Monica.
Monica!
Don't say I didn't warn you, Bongo.
Yes? Oh,
No. I'm staring at it. I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at it. Aww.
Aww. I love you.
Okay.
Okay, everyone.
Bye. Oh.
Jeez.
Well, how much did we miss? Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Oh.
Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... It doesn't matter what you do.
It doesn't really matter what you do. I think I'll. Hey, you'll be the Yay, you picked me! Yuri is turning feral.
Yeah. Okay, skip. Okay.
Okay. Now
and now we have a good weekend.
yes. Let's have a nice weekend, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Skipoo.
Anything can happen on Halloween. Your dog could turn into a cat. There could be a big frog in the bass guitar.
So-
your sister could turn into a bat.
The thing that I'm saying here for when you're picking Yuri, when you're like specifically going on a route where you are actually trying to go for one specific girl and like that there are differences between those two things are really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Ew. I'm just
Super
looking.
gross.
Just ew.
Watching the color fade from her.
Yeah, watching the color darken.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I-
the blood gets darker. Ugh.
the subtle differences, and like I don't know if it's just that I don't know if there are different jump scares. I guess there are, because there's like
There
a
are.
weird deja vu thing that happens.
Yeah.
Which is interesting that they decided to do that.
Yeah, you get different jump scares depending on which route you go on.
Yeah. That's cool and awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
so fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
This sucks.
We should be done with the weekend soon.
Skipping.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to like find any discernible text in this as it like
God.
skips past us. Ilikoji.
Oh, and Natsuki's gonna vomit.
Natsuki's gonna.
All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought I was. Blah, 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 blah.
Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Bongo, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. I just heard. Oh, I just heard. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Bongo? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Give me a sec.
All right, here we are.
Delete my friend. Delete my other friend.
I'm almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. These are super sweet to burst.
Last time I'm ever gonna get one. You know, stop existing and everything.
Anyway, I shouldn't let you make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a sec. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Bongo. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that other person anymore, am I? That you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Bongo. Or do you actually go by Skyhope or something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd been a little more attention, it's a little awkward. Well, now that's out of the way, I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. I kind of started to mess with her and I drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah. It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough to make... Do I have to talk to her for a while?
I think we can leave.
Really?
I think you can.
Okay. Let's,
Don't worry.
I'm not going...
Don't worry. Why don't you move?
I can't. Wait, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Picture? Picture? We get new pictures?
Our new secret poems. I love you. Oh, we didn't get anything for...
Oh!
Horror!
Queen! Oh my
She's a cow?
goodness, that's so funny.
Wait, is Natsuki Madoka?
She very much is giving magical girl.
Yeah, she's giving Madoka.
Yeah. And then...
Yuri's drinking blood!
Is she like a vampire? And then Monica's an angel.
She's so...
Like me. That's what I was for Halloween. That's cute.
That's cute.
Alright, and then files.
Oh, can you check our mail? No mail. No mail. No new mail. Character? Delete. Yeah. Bye.
I hope that was enough. I hope that we didn't have to talk to her.
I don't think you do.
Alright. Alright. I hope so. It hurts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Queen. It don't exist. I'm sorry.
Oh.
She's trying.
Did you delete me? Did you seriously just delete me? Did you see?
How could you?
Man.
You can stop playing. Go find other people torture. Bongo, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I still love you. I can't help it. Alright. Yep. I know, hon. Let it out. Let it out.
I know.
Let it out.
I know.
Let it out,
Yeah.
Monica. Put it together. Add them up.
I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine. Me about my Pokemon when she's like, I know they're not real, but they're my friends. I know they're not real, but they're my friends.
I did love them. Alright. So, now we're back in. No Monica. New game.
Yippee!
Wahoo!
Ah!
Skippy. Yup, everybody's happy.
Happy.
Guess the meeting's over.
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Bongo.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around Sayori.
Oh, Bongo, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club.
But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Bongo, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president, and now I'm a weirdie.
Forever. I want to make sure we don't skip over the
I'm looking.
secret poem.
I'm looking.
Now it's gonna be credit time.
She's talking to us.
I don't think we got it.
Can you hear me?
I don't think we got it.
I think that we don't
it's
learn
me.
until later.
So
I think Sayori says something to you that I'm not seeing. I think we were supposed to talk to Monica.
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song.
That's how I feel.
Well, okay, we'll let her let her
Yeah.
talk. Let her talk a little bit, and I'll look some stuff up.
All right.
All right.
She's got to sing her song. Every day.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to
Sayori
find
says thanks and goodbye.
that special day?
Yeah, she said thank you.
Yeah, it's a different kind of
And
thing.
it didn't have a skip it.
Everybody a fun assignment to do
Okay.
today.
Maybe I'm wrong.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we won't really find out until the very end, right?
Yeah,
What good or
I don't know.
it'll be okay.
smile says it all. And
Mm-mm.
if this world won't
Mm-mm.
brighten an end,
If we did this,
what will it take just for me to have it all?
We still earned stuff, and we got to do the Yuri stuff.
still be deleted.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those
What?
who are dear to me?
Oh, hi, Dan Salvato.
Hi, Dan.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
Yeah, she will thank the player for trying to make all the girls happy. That's what I remember.
All right. Well, sorry, I fucked it up.
No, hey, don't say it like that.
I did though.
Don't say it like that.
If I
Say it like
can hear
that.
the sound of your heart,
It's normal. It's
what can
fine.
you call love in your reality? And
No.
your reality if
Oliver.
No, I feel bad about
But
it.
it's not the end of the world. We can do it. We can fix it. We can get it another time. We should have saved. Oopie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Monica letter. Womp womp. That's okay.
Mail.
Mail. Can you
Yeah.
mail? I've lost her. Have a nice weekend.
From 2019. I'm on leave for the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need a schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days. Since we've collected so much data this week, how about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return?
Have a nice weekend. Interesting.
Interesting.
Because Have a Nice Weekend was a file that was in the original game that came up when you're having your weekend with Yuri.
Yeah. So,
I'll just read the little thing that you get from. I don't.
Okay.
You don't want to do the whole thing on stream again.
Not on stream, but we can collect it on our own time and get it, and because we're gonna play it later anyway, right? We're playing the side stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get too hasty. It'll be okay.
Okay.
I just feel bummed.
I know. It's okay.
I wish you had stopped me or
Well,
expressed what you thought was the right thing, because I didn't.
I did, but okay. I'll strong arm more next time.
What I read that as is you were like, oh, okay, you're right.
No, that's not what I said, but okay.
That's how I read it. I understand that's not what you meant.
I said, "Are you sure we don't need to talk to Monica?" Because I was like, "Are you sure we don't need to talk to Monica for a while?"
Yeah.
Because I remembered that it was like, "Oh, well, we need to spend time with all the girls," and I was like, "Well, Monica's one of the girls."
Yeah.
So I tried to say something about it, but that doesn't matter. It's neither of our faults. But we'll play this again next week.
All right. And we'll be back on Saturday
Yeah.
for something. I'm not sure what yet.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Well, have a good night, everyone. Happy November.
Happy November. Thanks for joining us. I have a little kitten in my lap that you cannot see.
Can you see it?
Yeah. All right. Let's let me see what's up real quick with the world. Good night, Leo. I hope you have a nice night. And yeah, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.